we have 2 pounds of peeled and deveined shrimp that we're defrosting. As you recall, we purchased this at BJ's in our recent grocery haul. You can wash it with lime or lemon, but very quickly because you don't want it to overcook or start cooking. The acidity from the lime will start cooking the shrimp. I've already rinsed this chicken and I'm just going to cut it into strips. You could grill it first and then cut it, but for the sake of simplicity today, I'll just saute it in the pan. Oops. We'll use 2 of these portobello mushrooms. Today we're also using 1 pound of penne, rigatoni, penne pasta. And I have bell peppers, various colors. We don't have any red today. 1 onion, I'll get some minced garlic, and 3 scallions. Because they're very thick, so I'll use 3. We'll also use some Parmesan, Pecorino Romano, the rest of my melty cheese, queso quesadilla cheese, and heavy cream. Today I'll make my own Asian seasoning. I'll use some celery salt, garlic powder, oregano, onion powder, smoked paprika. I'll grind some black pepper because I'm all out of black pepper. We'll use some parsley and let's see, and some Old Bay. We'll see if we use it. Some pepper flakes. That's 8 cups of water. Let's do 2 more. 10 cups of water. We'll bring it to a boil over high heat and add 1 tablespoon of salt. Using cold water, we'll rinse everything. This is to go in the garden. We'll also use this hot pepper to put some Caribbean spice in this dish. First we'll make the black pepper. It's nice and powdery. We'll start with 1, 2, 3 tablespoons paprika. Add 1 tablespoon of granulated garlic. I'll add 2 teaspoons of onion powder, 1 tablespoon of Old Bay seasoning, 1 tablespoon of parsley, 1 tablespoon of oregano, 1 tablespoon of chili pepper or red pepper flakes. That's a lot. You can certainly put less of that, and 1 teaspoon of celery salt. Let's make that 1½ teaspoons of celery salt. 2 teaspoons of black pepper. First we'll season the shrimp. 2 tablespoons of green seasoning. If you don't have it, don't use it. We didn't put salt in this. Now I'll also add 1 tablespoon of salt. You could leave out the salt and add it later on while you're cooking. But I'm only going to start with 1 tablespoon today. I'll add 1 tablespoon of the Cajun seasoning and give it a mix. Now I'll add a heaping tablespoon to this, and because it's only about ½ pound, 1 teaspoon. We'll continue to season the pot later on. You have to be very aware also of the salt content. The cheese will also have salt, so we're not going to add any additional salt at this time. All right. Okay, we put it on high heat. I'll add 2 tablespoons of oil. I'm also adding 2 tablespoons of butter. I want the pan to get very hot. Then I'll add the chicken. We'll cook this until it's golden brown, and then we'll turn it over. Now we'll check and flip. The secret is not turning it, stirring it too often. Just let it sit and brown. There's lots of flavors when it gets this color. All the flavors and seasonings have caramelized. We'll cook it until the other side gets brown as well, and then we'll remove it to a plate and cook the shrimp. Now we'll remove it to a plate. We'll add 2 tablespoons more oil. And now we'll add the shrimp in a single layer. And you may have to do it twice to make it nice, because you want it to get a nice brown color. I'm starting a second pot because it's a lot of shrimp and we need to eat today. I have to turn it around. Gentle. Gentle. I'm adding 2 tablespoons of butter before this pan gets too dark. Totally forgot it on there. 2 tablespoons of butter. Reduce the heat to low. Add about 2 tablespoons of oil. Nobody said it's going to be low fat. And now we'll add the veggies, the onions, 2 tablespoons of garlic. Give it a stir. Heat is on low. I'm going to add the peppers, maybe half of the peppers, the mushrooms, half of the green onions, the hot pepper, give it a stir, raise the heat to high, and even cut it up small so it will cook quickly. I'm going to add the rest of the veggies. Might be a lot. I'm going to add a tablespoon of the spice mix. The heat is on high. And the taste. It's good. Not a lot of salt. I find the spice mix is enough at this point. You may need more, so certainly add more if you wish. Here's the smokiness of the paprika coming in, and the spiciness from the red pepper flakes. Now I'll add a cup of the heavy cream, another cup. Give it a stir. It's a lot of flavor in here, a lot of colors. Really good. I have a quarter cup more of the heavy cream. I'm just going to finish it up. I'll add 1 cup of the melting cheese. This is queso quesadilla cheese. Tastes very similar to mozzarella. Give it a mix. Have some leftover pecorino romano. 1/2 cup of pecorino romano. If you like more cheese, you can add more cheese. But my family doesn't like it too cheesy. Just want the right balance of flavors. I will finish it off with the Parmesan, so I'm not going to add the Parmesan now. And I'm not going to add any salt yet. I'm going to add 1 more tablespoon of the spice blend, Cajun seasoning. Give it a taste. Tastes pretty yum at this point. I don't want it to thicken too much, so now I'm going to add the pasta. So now we're adding the pasta, the penne. Give it a stir. I'm going to add the chicken and the shrimp. Leave a few pieces of chicken for the top, because I want all the flavors to mix in really well. Get all that stuff from the bottom of the plate. That's flavors and more flavor. And I have 1/2 of the shrimp to add on to top. So I'm blending all the flavors here. You don't want to just add the shrimp or the chicken on the top. You want to get that flavor into the pasta, into the sauce. Reduce the heat to low. And that's it. Comes together really quickly. Oh my goodness, amazing. It's really amazing. I'm going to add the Parmesan cheese on the top. So I'm going to sprinkle on a few tablespoons of Parmesan cheese, still being aware of the salt level in this dish. I don't want it to be too salty. It's all about moderation. So that's about 3 tablespoons of Parmesan. I'll mix it in, and if the kids want more Parmesan on top when we're serving it, they can certainly add more. And that's it. Uria's Cajun pasta. It's so creamy, cheesy, full of flavor, lots of love, and deliciousness. Smells really good too. Come and get it.